What is up, people? We made it. We made it here under the radar, getting in on this one. We're doing Dortmund versus Atalanta here in the Champions League. And we're doing that one because this very well could be who we play in the next round. I'm also expecting it to be a pretty fun game. You'll pardon me for not having the all of the graphics up yet. We will get those presently as the games get kicked off and we get things started here. It's looking like it's, well, I don't know why it's showing me this one. It's currently showing me. Why is it showing me Benfica versus Madrid right now? What's going on? Did I miss something? Um, what did I miss? What have I missed? Yeah, Kieran, I'm just seeing that. I'm just seeing that. So we're gonna do the first 15 minutes here of Real Madrid. That's the game they're showing me. That's the game I'm gonna watch. Let me get something going on here. They're already making jokes about the referee in this one. Already making jokes about the referee in this one. Is this one in Portugal? Yeah, starts in this one's in Portugal. Was there a reason why this game was delayed? It'll start at 3:15. All right. Good deal. That's no worries. That's no worries at all. It'll let me get my thing set up here. Oof. Benfica and Real. 42nd game for Benfica, yo, because they both played in the thing last season in the Club World Cup. That's what that is. Madrid gonna be the one sitting in, eh? I mean, that is generally the way you approach it, yeah. When you are away in the first leg. Real Madrid up against it? Up against it a little bit here at the beginning of this one. How crazy would that be? How crazy would that be if Benfica does another madness? Surely not. Surely not. Yeah, why wouldn't they be confident though? Why wouldn't Real Madrid be confident? Or excuse me, Benfica be confident. They're at home. They just beat this same team 5-2 recently. So why not? Why not? PSG losing already. Holy crapola, Kieran. No way. Oh man, maybe I should have done that game. Shows what I know. I've been in a meeting, right? I was in a meeting right up until the end of the Galatasaray game, so I didn't even know what was going on in any of the pre-match stuff, or any of this. I just happened to get it in under the radar. Here comes Vinicius. And good grief. The Benfica fans are up for this one. Ball goes past Mbappe, and they're excited. They're excited about it. Definitely excited about it. Yeah, I chose the Dortmund Atalanta game, because Arsenal might face one of those two. Come to find out, it's been delayed. We'll get there when it starts. I guess the Paramount will jump me over. We're on the Madrid game at the moment. And here comes Vinicius once again. I can only hope that this game was as great as the one before it. Had it on in the background. And Galatasaray probably already through. What a game that was. Mbappe runs right into the whole Benfica defense. Homie's going. He's got some speed there. Chouameni does well. That's some speed from the Benfica midfielder. Vinny trying to find Mbappe there in behind. I was listening to the commentator. That's like a very, very blue away kit here. It's like a really blue kit away kit. That's some Chelsea blue almost. But the commentators assuming that the Real Madrid approach is pass it to the Italians. Find Mbappe, find Vinicius, let him do it. Here he goes. You can't just stop and throw your arms up, though, buddy. You can't just stop and throw your arms up. Nope, Trent's got the start. The former Bournemouth man, Hausen. I've actually yet to do a watch along for a Madrid game. I'm sure that'll change as we get deeper in this competition. Supposing they get deeper in this competition, we at least know we won't be doing the Galatasaray Juventus second leg next week. We at least know that. That's one of eight. One of eight eliminated. Long ball here from Trent to Vinicius. No real hurry here, it seems, from the Madridistas. Benfica fans cheering every clearance. You. First shot there for Mbappe. Gets one off. Keeps well behind it. Keeper's well behind it there. Is this an Emirates? Is this an Emirates derby? Are Benfica sponsored by the Emirates as well? I know Madrid are, or at least the shirt. Why do I think that? We'll have to wait till we get another look. We'll have to wait till we get another look. All right, people. Dortmund and Atalanta about to kick off here. This is probably going to be the best game of the day. I don't know. That Galatasaray match is going to be tough to beat. That Galatasaray. Or German champions Bayern Munich. That right there's why we're doing this one, people. Because we could be playing Dortmund. We could be playing Atalanta. As they're walking out. That's my favorite music. My favorite song right there. This is a fantastic matchup. Fantastic matchup. I think it'd be a very tough place to go to Dortmund. I think that'd be a very tough place to go. Pretty sure we've been to Italy a few times recently. I think did we get a 0-0 last season versus Atalanta? I think it was 0-0 last season versus Atalanta. I think it was. Indeed. It was a poor effort from the Arsenal. But we did preside recently over the 3-0 in the Coppa Italia. Atalanta versus Juventus, dumping them out the cup. What a performance that was that day. But this Dortmund side is something altogether different. This will be very interesting. Wow, an 18-year-old making his debut for Dortmund. Wow, young kid getting a debut in the Champions League. That's massive. That's massive. Good for him. And I'm not sure who I would rather face of these two, to be honest. I haven't watched Dortmund at all this season. So I have seen some of Atalanta a couple times this season. So this will definitely see. We'll see. The thing is, I'm not sure I want to go to the yellow wall. I'm not sure I want to have to face the yellow wall. You know what I'm saying? Big away games have been an issue for Arsenal. But yeah, Skamaka getting this start. Interesting. Interesting. In front of Samardzic, I think is who played in the cup when we did the Coppa Italia. So this should be a fun one, though. This is probably, on paper, the most even of the ties. Although I did not expect Galatasaray to put 5 past Juventus today. So we'll see. Said Kolasinac. I remember him getting the start. Here we go. Game underway in Germany. Dortmund have gone through to the knockouts 4 straight seasons. Honestly, my first knee jerk, not having seen Dortmund yet, I think I'd rather play Atalanta. Honestly, I think I'd rather play Atalanta if this is the side of the bracket we end up on. I think I rather would. All right, people. We are up and running here. Zappacosta already trying to make it down the wing. Niko Kovac, the manager of Dortmund. He's been there for a while, hasn't he? He's been there for quite some time. Maybe not. Maybe not. Anyway, Dortmund in possession here. We'll see how high Atalanta want to press as they go back to the goalkeeper. Looks for now like they haven't pressed again. Oh, that's a ball over the top. Is it going to get there? Oof. Brandt was in there. Oh, it's going to fall back to him. Chip to the back post. Here comes the cross once more. He's there. Yeah. Oh, it's 1-0 already. Gurasi. Oh, man. And he's got a message on his shirt. I can't read whatever language that is, but wow. 2 minutes in the game. 2 minutes into the match. They don't mark up on the wing. And it's a great ball across. And Gurasi rises above. 1-0 to Dortmund. What a start for the home side. What a start. And before I could even get the classic refrain of you can't let in crosses, Dortmund dunked it. What a goal. What a start. Great cross from Ryerson. Did he say he's got 4 assists at the weekend? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious me. Gets up way over his man. 1-0 to Dortmund. Wow. What a start. What a start. And it might already be a change of tactics, change of plan from the Italian side. If they push on, you don't want to take a beating like Juventus did. We'll see. We'll see how they approach it. Whoop. Dortmund battling well, looking comfortable already. That's a great pass from Gurasi. Some space on the left. Ooh, trying to find Brandt inside. Not a good ball. Oh, but Atalanta have given it right back. Referee says, I'm wrong. There you go. Throw into the Italian side. I mean, you wonder if they've, scored too early. Atalanta might not change anything, actually. 2-0 Monaco. No way. I knew Paris were in trouble. Like, I knew Lens were on top of the league. I knew it wasn't looking, all gravy over there, but 2-0 down, 18 minutes in. Ooh, PSG, what is going on? What is going on in France, man? It's some craziness, like a sickness. Marseille are crumble. Like, what has happened at Marseille? Like, it's an absolute implosion. Now Paris are stumbling. Maybe played too many. Oh, it's a short, long. He's in behind here. Oh, he might have gotten the shot away. He does not, however. Defense gets back. Zappacosta does well there. That was a good combination to get it over the back line and in behind. Bayer, I believe, is who ran in behind there. And Dortmund all over him. Pasalic with the miscontrol. Ooh, what is happening in Paris? That's insane. That is insane. Such a long way to go, though. Such a long way to go. Good ball into the channel. Said Kolasinac has given the ball away. Atalanta a little bit rattled with some of these misplaced passes. Little bit rattled. Yeah, I remember the new coach for Atalanta, Palladino. We learned all about him in the Juve matchup in the Coppa Italia. Oh, it's a good vertical pass. Woo! I'd like to see that right down the pipe. A little bit less on that pass there, and he just takes it first time. Definitely looks like we're going to have an open back and forth game. Traditionally, that's what you expect from a Dortmund side in the Champions League. I can't claim to have watched a lot of their Bundesliga matches, so I won't. But I've seen a fair amount of their Champions League games over the years. It's always fun. Always fun. Looking like Atalanta are just going to be happy to sit in here, soak it up, and try to find opportunities on the break. Conceding territory. But they'll have to get on top of it at some point. Oh, it's offsides there. They can't go down two like Paris right out the rip. I think if you let Dortmund get on top of you in this stadium, it could be tough to come back. It could be a nasty environment to try to come back in. But as we know from earlier today, you can't get destroyed in this one either. You can't take a 5-2. Even if the second leg is at home, you can't give up 5 goals in the first leg. So the balance will be interesting to see from Atalanta. Maybe keep it at 1 until it's deep and then really go for it to try to get the equalizer. It does sound loud there. It does sound really, really raucous. That's actually one of the stadiums in Europe I'd love to go to. I would love to see a match in Dortmund. That'd be a lot of fun, I think. I think that'd be a whole bunch of fun. Atalanta with the ball here, chance to possess, chance to bring it forward. Slowly gaining the territory here. What a night for the Reggiani, the kid. Champions League debut at 18 years old. What a life. 18 years old playing in the Champions League. Good for him. Good for him, man. Dortmund looking to work it to the other side here. Atalanta pressing high now. You got to press as a team. You got to press as a team. They have not done so, and Dortmund play out really well here. There's a lot of space in this right-hand channel here. Number 14 is like gangly. He's like looking like a they're crouch looking dude. Ooh, it's a good ball for Garassi. Pasalic on the defense. Ooh. Yeah, but the thing is, Skamaka wasn't even looking at the ball. Definitely a foul. Skamaka's not even looking at the ball here. He looks away and then throws his arm into the defender. It's a definite foul. Knew there was going to be a the commentator says he knew there was going to be a collision. Yo, he initiated the collision. He was the collision. Didn't even look. Yeah, referees got that one right. Okay, I didn't know what they'd called there. Didn't know what they'd called there. That's a good turn from Peter Crouch Jr. Oh yeah, that's right. Bellingham's brother plays for Dortmund. I forgot about that. One into the channel, tries to flick it on, doesn't quite work. Who's going to come down with the second ball? Skamaka's finally won one. Good work. Here's Pasalic waiting for the overlap. Gives him some space. And he'll play inside here. Whoop. Yeah, it is a three-back system versus another three-back system. Always interesting to see those types come against each other. Those wingbacks have more to offer. Yeah, that's well won. Oh, the Dortmund wingback. Speaking of. Oh my. That's a challenge right there. Hefty challenge from Darude. Aye. Yeah, it's a sore one. Couldn't sort his feet out, kicks him in the back of the legs there. Definitely a fantastic cross there. Oh yeah, keeper has no chance on the goal. That's for sure. Sorry, just working on something here on my phone. Meanwhile, Dortmund have possession with the goalkeeper. Dortmund's super comfortable at the moment. And Atalanta are going to have to up the energy at some point. As we said, they're maybe waiting till they get deeper to keep it at keep it at 1-0. They might be happy to keep it at 1-0 for a while and then go for it in the end, but we'll see. Right now, Dortmund are pressing well, keeping everything in front of them. Atalanta have been a wee bit sloppy. Just a wee bit sloppy. but I'm sure they'll clean it up at some point. And Dortmund win it here. So I got some work stuff I'm working on at the moment. Ooh, first, another side of goal there for Bayer. Commentator says the camera operator was more in danger there. Atalanta win it back here. Interesting that Dortmund are not willing to press the goalkeeper and are waiting for them to pass, and then they'll press high. Oof. Atalanta have done well to win this second ball, and it's caused a fast break here. Oh, yeah, that's a foul for sure. Cheap one. Cheap foul to give away. Oh, he's going to get a yellow. Wow. It's the first time he's done anything, gets a yellow. Good grief. That's harsh. That's harsh. Free kick deep here. What can they do with it? Bernasconi over it. Here comes outswinger. It's up. It's either Pasalic or yeah, it's Pasalic. And it scared the corner flag instead. Let's go ball down the line here for Bernasconi once again. Theron sends it wide. We'll figure that out later. Dortmund just comfortable so far here in this first 20 minutes. They've worked it mostly down the right, left-hand side. Haven't necessarily gone to the side. Klasnic found some space. Oh, he goes for the layoff. Skamaka behind him, not live to it, but Atalanta win it back. There it is, a ball over the top. He's going to get around the corner. Oh, Zielinski. Instead of going for the shot, he's put it across, and no one was there. But it's back in. And Dortmund just survive and get it away for the corner kick for Atalanta. But this was very close. Zielinski getting in behind Peter Crouch. Did not get. Oh, Pasalic was just missed it. Just missed it. And it's a chance from the corner now. It's a short one. Oh, that's poor. Brandt does well. And now Dortmund come the other way. That's good D. Good D. In the end. Game on, though. Atalanta. Finally. Wake up a little bit. Find some energy. Find something around the corner here. They've been trying to go down the left-hand side this whole time. Oof. Skamaka just bounces off of him. Right back for Rierson. I haven't heard much from Joe Bellingham. It's a good ball into Garassi, but it bounces off of him. Fouled. Fouled by Kasunu. The home fans are pissed because Reggiani got a card immediately on his first one, and now that he's been, yeah, it's a little inconsistent. We at least need the Champions League referees to be good, man. We at least need Champions League ref because it was a horror show at the weekend. All around. We at least need champs to be good. Rut-row. It's Kolasinac. For what? Kolasinac hasn't done anything. That's good. Good one from the referee. Here I am talking about, yo, that's a second step over this homie's done. Is that Joe? No. Mecha. These Dortmund players are very forward-thinking. Definitely a forward-thinking team. That's a good interception for Kolasinac. On he goes. Oh, he's got the man to his right. That's a good weight. Here's Zielinski. Oh, what are you doing? Take the shots. Oh, Zielinski. That's twice Zielinski's refused to take the shot. How have they not gotten the shot away, man? And now Dortmund can come the other way, but good grief. How is Zielinski not taking the shot? It's incredible. Atalanta, once again. We got a game on our hands now, folks. Back and forth we go. Yeah, well, the Atalanta have been targeting the debutant, the 18-year-old all game. I've just figured out that that's why they're going down the left-hand side so much. It's just hit me that they've already got the kid on a yellow card. That makes sense. It makes more sense now that we've worked that out. Dortmund like these long balls on the left-hand side. It runs all the way through here. It's a big touch, though, from Rierson. Good D. Reverse pass. Here's Garassi once again. Oh, that's good D. That's good D. Those managed to win a corner, but that's good D. From the Italian side. Nah, his hands are literally behind his back. Yeah, he's literally never getting a penalty from that. Rierson will come over to take the corner kick. Dortmund fans happy so far. Atalanta finally bringing the second team to the game. The last 10 minutes or so, it's been good. Been what we expected, back and forth. Thanks for being here, people. Smash up those likes. Subscribe if you're new. It'd be a pleasure to welcome you to the community. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know who you got in all the games down in the comment section below. Here comes the in swinger from Rierson to the back post, and nobody's there except for the goalkeeper. Some pushing and shoving going on there. And has Kolasinac gone down like a sack of potatoes? It certainly looks like it. Gone down for no reason. Come on, bro. Did the wind blow in your eyebrow? What are we doing? Oh, really? The flailing arm hits him in the face. I mean, no, they're not gonna do anything about that. All right. Yeah, it's a whole lot of nothing. Nothing burger. But of course, Kolasinac hits the deck like he's been shot in the face. What a they'll hit along here. Towering header from the center back. Well done by Kasunu as well. Atalanta can recover. Great. Ooh, he's gonna get there. Is that Ederson? He's fast. So is Zelensky. Oh, but he's dribbled it right out of bounds. Zelensky's pretty quick too. Can't dribble it right out of bounds for the goal kick, but he's still pretty fast. Yeah, how you haven't gone for the shot yourself, man, is crazy. Both times, dude. Both times he might have gone for the shot himself. I'm selfish. I definitely would have. I definitely would have gone for it. Out to in here. Comes to the left for Kolasinac. Inside for Zelensky. Zalewski. Whatever. Everybody behind the ball here for Dortmund. Kolasinac on the second attempt. Nope, Skamaka gives it away. Not having his best day as far as hold-up play is concerned is Skamaka there. Honestly, how a Champions League side has gone for Skamaka after he failed at West Ham is kind of beyond me. What do I know? I'm not a sporting director. It's good pressure from the former West Ham man, however, to force the throw in here. Credit where it's due, I suppose. The neck tattoos. Despite a couple of chances for Atalanta, I think Dortmund are more than happy with how this is going. But yeah, long, long way to go. An hour left in this one, another 90 to play. You would expect them to want far more than they've got here. Zalewski with the poor touch. Of the two teams, you've seen more errant passes, wayward touches from the away side. They have to clean it up a bit. But they've created some good spots too. What a he's chested it as he's flicked it on with his chest as Garassi and gotten it right back from Bayer. That's good work. Inventive, that's for sure. I feel like I keep conflating Jude Bellingham and Joe Bellingham, so I expect Joe Bellingham to be doing what Jude Bellingham does. I haven't watched enough Dortmund. Mecha trying to get around. He's throwing his man to the ground. That's great strength. Shot. Not enough. What? They almost won it back. Almost won it back there. Woo! He was not shooting that. There's no way. There's no way he was trying to go for a volley from 50 yards out there. Smashed into somebody. Is that not a corner? Wow. Talk about confidence. Talk about confidence. It's good work there from Pasalic. Oof. Oof. Is he going to get there, Zelensky? Skamaka's working hard here still. Might be a foul. It's well done. Hey, Ryerson. One touch inside and fast break was on there. Good ball down the line. Here's Bellingham. Finds Brandt, who finds Garassi. Spinning in the box. Cut. Step over. Scissors. Here's Ryerson with another cross. Woo! Mecha locks the ankle there. Oh, it's unlucky. Unlucky. Garassi on Ederson. Garassi just ran him over on accident. Cool, that was going in too. That needed to be blocked. Definitely needed to be blocked. Skamaka's done very well there, winning a couple of more of the first balls. It's a good cross. Atalanta can try to come again. It's a good ball. Skamaka in front of his man. He's going to get faced up. Still on it. As soon as it goes wide. Ball's back in. Ederson! Oof. Little bit too tall for the number 15, 13, and pressure relents. Pressure just relents there. Klasnic's working hard. Telling his teammates to calm down there. I haven't seen Zappacosta in a minute. Oh, it's because they're coming down this left-hand side every time. As they are once again. That's good work between Klasnic and Zelensky, but he's gone backwards once again. Jim City. My man, Jim City. What a name. So Kolasinac is like not the wing back. Very interesting. He's the left center back. Dortmund pressing hard here, working hard off the ball. Bellingham thinks he's won it. He's wrong. Here's Kolasinac once again. A lot going through him. A lot going through the former Arsenal man. They just don't ever seem to work it down the right-hand side. They like going to the right and then coming back to the left to try to work through the lines as Dortmund try to shift the shape, but they're moving too slow. And I was saying that when they were in the Juventus game, and they managed to score 3 goals. So can't count them out. They have had a couple of chances down this left-hand side with Zelensky. I also think, like we mentioned earlier a few minutes ago, they might be just fine with getting to halftime and beyond. Only down a goal here. The other games should be at halftime, I think. We'll take a look here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the rest are at halftime. Paris Saint-Germain have come back. 2-2. 2-2 in Monaco. Benfica have made it to halftime at 0-0. They're probably going to have to push on for a goal. Winning at the Bernabeu is not for everyone. But Paris, what a first half in Monaco that is. Fire trying to manhandle him there. Zappacosta under pressure now. It's good clearance. Who's going to get on the end of it here? Perhaps not necessarily well worked. It was hit and pray, but they've won the territory. Have Atalanta gained about 60 yards there with that clearance. And here it is. This ball once again around the corner. Goalkeeper's live to it this time. Way too much on it for the winger. But they've definitely targeted that right-hand side of the defense for Dortmund when they have had possession. Still a few minutes left here in this first half. Oh, that's a good ball through. Here's Bayer. Oh, I didn't like his angle. Now he's going to let all of the Atalanta players get back. Wow. Here's Brandt once again. I think he's got to drive the goal there, man. He's got to drive towards the goal and have the shot. Try to get across your man and shoot. It was a fantastic vertical pass right through the middle of the park from Brandt. As Dortmund tried to work it once more with Bellingham. Oh, yeah. Commentator talking about the momentum of that attack has been gone, bro. They're working well, though, Dortmund. Here's Garassi. He's going to get the call here. Masuda is going to get a yellow. It's super windy there, too. I mean, it's soft, but it's definitely obstruction. He's definitely not anywhere near to playing the ball. I mean, just, ay. 19 gets a foul. Who was it? Jim City? Not good. Not good, that. And what can the men in yellow conjure from this one? I'm unfamiliar with their free kick prowess. What a name. Jim City. You'd think somebody named Jim City would be like built. He'd look more like a Dama Traore. It's looking like everybody's doing the Arsenal free kick routine these days. Definitely going to be an outswinger away from the goal. Yeah, here's Rierson. Oh, it's in there. Oh my God. Holy crap. It's a free header. A free header in the box. Oh man, he's up. Keep that down and it's in the net, man. Keep it down and it's in the back of the onion bag. Oh, ball over the top. Hey! The header back from Raggiani. Almost. Wrong foot in the goalkeeper. That would have been embarrassing. Ball around the corner here for Garassi. He's played very well. Oh, it's a good ball into the channel. Chance to stretch them big old legs. Ball across. He's there for the tap in. He's not going to miss that one. Bayer from a foot out. 2-0 to Dortmund. Lightning quick counter. Fantastic ball. Garassi with the hold-up play. Absolutely fantastic. I was just commenting on how he has definitely by far been the better of the two number 9s. Holds it up. One ball back. Curls his run in. Gets the ball into the channel. And all his man has to do is tap it in. What a fantastic move. What a fantastic play from Garassi. Oh, yeah. He's got the speed. It's a fantastic ball. Well onside. Goalkeeper, no chance. Bayer can't miss. 2-0 to Dortmund. And it's been all the home side in this one. All the home side. And you have to wonder at this point, with the nature of that goal, if Atalanta might maybe just want to damage control and see if they can't get 3 at home instead of going for it and getting wrecked on the counter and the tie being gone before they can get back to their stadium. It's 2-0 Dortmund. And they're in dreamland here in the first half in this Champions League knockout first leg. Up 2-0. Cruising. That's a good ball into the channel. Brandt realizes a little bit too far. Lets it go. But certainly, Dortmund are the more comfortable of the two teams. Oof. It's another, just a random clearance, but it's all going Dortmund's way. And Garassi will get on it. He'll stand up with Kasunu. Fake step over, fake step over. And it's been all Dortmund. Hey, even the flicks are coming off now. Nemecha nearly got it through. He's got some skill, this Nemecha guy, the number 8 in yellow. And he's forced Ederson to concede the throw in. Well done. Well done from the Dortmund midfielder. And this is why I said, I probably don't want to face Dortmund, but that might be who we get. Although I do think the way Dortmund play, we can smash them. And we're into 1 minute of extra time in Germany. Atalanta in trouble. Hey, that's bad. That's going to be a yellow card for Skamaka. Steps right on his foot, and it's all going against the Italians at the moment. It's all going against the Italians at the moment, and it's a massive, massive halftime talk here for Palladini. Massive, massive halftime talk. That's a fantastic pass from Nemeka. Absolutely glorious pass from Nemeka. It doesn't have to be a convincing finish. The commentator is talking about not the most convincing. It doesn't have to be. It hit it off your toenail. It's an open net from 2 feet away. Who cares about how it went in the net? And there you are, people. Halftime. All Dortmund. All Dortmund in that half. And I think what we're going to do, since it's worked out this way, I think what we're going to do is tune in to Monaco PSG for this halftime. And we'll get back to the Dortmund game. Ooh, is it still halftime there as well? Looks like it is. Or I might just have to be on a commercial just because. So it's halftime at all of them still. I was gonna switch over to Monaco, but it looks like it's they might be about to start a game. There they are in the tunnel for Monaco. I wonder if we can like switch around and do the Golasso show. Let's see if it'll throw me back. Yeah, it will. It will. It's been all Dortmund. It's been a good half so far. It's been all Dortmund. And we will check in with the other games. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. That's right. Here, it's halftime, and I really appreciate you being here from the bottom of my heart. It really does help the channel. So go ahead and smash up the like button. Of course, you already know the drill. Hype it up if you got any left. Of course, subscribe to the channel if you are new. It would be my pleasure to welcome you to the community, of course. And as always, let me know what you're thinking about this one in the comments section down below. Finally!
The Chiefs are saying, and what you've said for weeks about Man United, why don't they play counter-attacking football? And then they did it, and they won. And what's City not good at? Defending counter-attacking football.
Mikel Arteta, you sir. Midfield a few times. Like people like hammering down the door. Like I I'm trying to work it through here in my mind, and I can't figure out what's made him so afraid. All right, people, let me know in the comments. I want to know what you think the manager should do to influence this game. Do we need more of the same? Do we need wholesale changes, or maybe just a couple of little tweaks? Of course, thanks for being here. I want to know your opinion. All right, we're back. And I've got on the Golasso show for now. We will, of course, get back to the Dortmund game when it resumes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Red card check. We're having a VAR check in Monaco PSG. Who's about to get red carded? Who's about to get the red card? Uh-oh. Oh, no. And it's all going wrong for Monaco. Oh, that is poor. That's bad. That's bad. He's definitely getting the red card here, and it's gone from bad to worse. It's gone from bad to worse for Monaco. They were ahead, and now it's just sending off. Oh my God. Golovin, no less. Oh wow. Wow. What a day in the Champions League. Monaco down to man, that's a horrendous challenge. Holy crapola. That is not what you want to see. And Paris now in absolute control, in the driver's seat in Monaco. They just got to turn the screw and make it count. Mm, mm. Wow. Talk about an implosion. Great for the first 20 minutes for Monaco. Horrendous since then. Horrendous for the last 30. Oh my goodness gracious me. Now Paris are gonna go for the absolute jugular. Oof. Yeah. I mean, there's no arguing that red. That's a terrible red. During halftime, I'm on the Golasso show. We're getting a little bonus coverage here of Paris versus Monaco. Got to see that disgusting red card. Interesting that Benfica still holding out 0-0 as well. What, if anything, can Monaco do down a man here? Do you think they'll just sit in, try not to concede anymore, try to get away with this 2-2? Maybe hope for pins or something in the second one? Let's switch me back. Right. We'll switch this back to Real Madrid and Benfica here. Here come Madrid. With Vinny. Goes for the curler. What a goal! Holy crap, Ola, what a goal. What a goal from Vinny. Holy hell. That was impressive. That was incredible. Wow. Wow. That's an incredible goal from Vinny. Oh, what's going on now? What's going on now? They didn't like the celebration? Is that what it was? No, that was a spectacular goal, man. You can't beat the celebration police. What a flipping golazo. This is like the definition of a golazo right here. Boom! Ay. Woo! Woo! What a goal! Holy crapola, man! Oh, goalkeeper's got no chance. Ooh. Keeps got no shot. That's a hell of a goal. That's a golazo. Holy crap. Oh, they've booked him? Oh, that's disgusting. Why have you booked him for the celebration? That's incredible. I don't understand. Oh my God. How are we not allowed to celebrate anymore? That's pathetic from the referee. That's absolutely pathetic from the referee. That's pathetic from the referee. Why are we not allowed to celebrate anymore? That's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous from the referee. Yeah, come on. Who gives a shit? Who cares? He's just scored a goal of the tournament, and you're gonna give him a card for celebrating? That's pathetic from the referee. That's pathetic from the referee. And now he's complaining. Probably going to be complaining about racism and stuff. Uh oh. Uh oh. Uh oh. They've stopped the game now because Vinicius has gone and told the referee something. Now what's going on? It's all unraveling. It's all unraveling. Vinny's trying to walk off. Uh oh. Yellow card's coming out. Now it's gone back in. Red card's come out. He's sending someone off. Benfica man getting sent off. Mourinho and Vinny in conversation. Mbappe and Mourinho in conversation. Cristiani apparently the guilty party. Uh-oh. Vinicius is convinced. So what's going to happen? Vinny refusing to come on. What's happening here? What in the world is happening here? This ref's got to figure something out. What's going on? Yeah, he's not happy. He's absolutely not happy. Production keeps going back to Prestiani, and it's a circus, and it's a circus in Portugal. It's an absolute circus in Portugal. Yep. He must have said something to him, and then he runs over. And then he runs over after that. He says something to him there. Then he says something to Bresciani, and then Bresciani covers his mouth and says something. And then Vinny goes running to the referee. But see, how can you do the he said, she said thing? Like, is the referee just have to agree? The referee just has to agree? something's not right there. So I don't know. We still don't know what's going on. What's the ref even supposed to do? Now Otamendi and Mbappe are getting into it. So I don't know what's going on. Yeah, he said something and Vinny started running away. He said something and then Vinny started running away, yeah? It's kind of ridiculous, I feel like. It means he stopped the game if you I'm keeping an eye on I'm listening in on the Golasso show to see what's going on in Madrid in Benfica, but I got the Atalanta game back on. It's off and running in that second half as well. So they're still pausing for what kind of investigating are they even going to do in Madrid? You know. Meanwhile, I do have the Dortmund game back on. It's like a he said, she said thing in Madrid. So what's going to happen? Well, so he's back on. He's back on. Here's Dortmund. Rossi's in. Is that a penalty? Nope. Referee says no. Yeah, the way he's covered his mouth there for sure, and it's still popping off. Otamendi and Mbappe are still going at it. Still going at it. Yeah. So now he's talking to the guy. No, Otamendi is not calming it down at all. The game does have to continue at some point, yeah. Meanwhile, Dortmund back on the ball. So they're going to restart so the game's kicked back off in Portugal. A 10-minute delay. So there's no telling what they're going to do there. Meanwhile, Anton ripping off homie's jersey and definitely getting a yellow card for that. Definitely getting a yellow card for that is Anton. That's for sure. So they're back underway in Madrid as well. Benfica, I should say, in Portugal. But who knows what's going to come of all that? Who knows what's going to come of all that? And the thing is, how do you prove what's said? You know, he's put. I mean, obviously, he said something. He's put a shirt over his mouth. But how do you prove that? You know, who knows? Anyway, Dortmund's still working hard. Still a job to do. I think I'm going to switch my commentary back from the Golasso show to the Dortmund game. The goalkeeper coming out there. Here we go. Atalanta coming forward now. Atalanta absolutely have to figure this one out. Find something in this second half. They cannot give up another goal. It'll definitely be done if they give up another one. Here comes Dortmund on the break. Zappacosta does well. Svensson fouling him. Zelensky not happy. Nor is Niko Kovac. Yeah, Zappacosta's definitely been around a long, long time. What can Atalanta conjure? They're gonna have to find something. At least one. At least bring it back to one. Oh, yeah, definitely a handball. Definitely a handball, that one. It's all happening today in the Champions League. Lots of goals, lots of controversy. 2 red cards, I should say. I'm sure we're going to hear more about the incident in Portugal. Meanwhile, can Zappacosta launch this one in? Everybody's got a long throw these days. It's in. There's nobody there, though. Got to battle. Got to battle. Got to send somebody into the box. This is the way, at least in the Premier League these days. Never what you want when you have a set piece high up the field and then your goalkeeper ends up with the ball at his feet. That's poor ball into the channel. It's a good touch from Kolasinac. Just leaves it too short, and Garassi can pick it up here. Wide for Svensson. Here's Nemeka, who's been good. Mecha, whatever. He's been good. Certainly been good. Here's Rierson. Ball into the channel. Hesitation. Hesitation from Bellingham. And Monaco's still standing up. Down a man, but managing so far. Ooh, it's a free header. John Neves has missed it. Put it over. Put it right over. A long ball for Atalanta here. Skamaka working hard. Somebody's let up a smoke bomb in Germany. Who's going to win it? Oh, wow. Atalanta have to play Napoli before the next leg of this game. Yeah, they definitely need to find something in the next 40 minutes. Paris have the lead. Doué. And it's just all going wrong for Monaco. Of course it's hazy. They let up a smoke bomb. Dortmund just winning the battle in the midfield. Up. Goes for the shot. That was weak. Kirstovic, halftime substitute. That's weak. Hey, at least he's got a shot off. Some improvement. Goalkeeper is right behind it, though. No trouble there. Dortmund are more than comfortable to just sit back, counter. Anderson with the foul there on Riasson. You expect Dortmund to just be more than happy to continue in this vein, continue doing what they're doing. Maybe even find another one and just take it to Italy and be very, very defensive. Can sit back and counter. That's what they enjoy doing, as we've seen today. Great save from the Paris goalkeeper there. Great win by Ederson here. Right through the middle. Here's Zelensky looking for the pass. Zalewski, I should say. All the way across. Costa. He's got some space here. Chips it in. That's going to be a dive. Definite dive from Kirstovic. Referee says nothing doing. Meanwhile, it's a corner kick for Monaco. It looks like Mo Salah. It was given in the Premier League. They give that if you're Mo Salah. Nah, that's a clear dive, man. That's a clear dive. And it's been as you were in that first half. In the first 10 minutes here of the second for Dortmund. Oh, it's going to be a foul. They'll just play on here. They'll just play on there. Yeah, Atalanta. But Atalanta have to have one goal. They have to have one. Overturning two will be tough against a team who like to sit and counter. Benfica coming forward here. Dortmund enjoying some possession. Got to win a second ball. Who's going to get on it? It's good work from Ederson. But Bellingham does well. So too to win it. They like going around the corner. Oh, that's such a good touch with the back heel. Brandt with the wayward touch. Good D. Good D. That was very well played from the home side. It'll be a corner kick for Dortmund. And every time Atalanta get forward, there's always that danger in the other direction. Always that danger in the other direction. And they'll take their time here. No reason not to. No reason not to take your time here on this one. And it's a melee. It's a scrum. It's a rugby match in the box there, as we've become accustomed to in the Premier League. In-swinger here from Svensson. To the back post, it is not. It's to the goal kick. But Niko Kovac can be more than happy with how this has gone. So far, this team comfortable and cruising an hour in. They wouldn't mind another goal, of course, but the way it sets up is it'll suit them very, very much in that second leg. Being able to sit and counter away from home. But Dortmund definitely enjoying more of the ball, more of the pressure. Garassi, oh, he almost sorted that out for the layoff, and it was a certain goal if he's done so. But it's still in there. Here comes the cross. Bellingham on it. Mecha. 1, 2. Hey! Oh. Bellingham keeps it in. Here it comes for Rierson. Very intricate in there. Finally tries a shot, and it comes back out. Can Atalanta come the other way with Zalewski? Nope, they've already won it back off of him. Well done by the home side. Looking like a head injury, perhaps, for whoever this is. This is why we've stopped the game here. I didn't see it. I was looking at the ball and missed it. So did the referee. For Ben Sabani. Ben Sabani. How? What? What? He's had a good game. I know that. I can't say his name properly, but he's been good today. And I would say Dortmund are far more likely. They look far more likely to score than do Atalanta at this point. And I got to say, if Arsenal have to come to this stadium, it's going to be a fun match. It's going to be a fun game for sure. But that's how Dortmund are. That's Dortmund provide fun games, that's for sure. They've played very well today. Haven't had to be incredible. Possessions even, but Atalanta not been able to produce much in front of goal. Dortmund looking the far more likely. And you would think one more would probably put the tie to bed. I gotta say, I'm thinking Arsenal would rather play Olympiacos or Leverkusen. I think that's the other two teams that we could possibly get drawn against. Dortmund looks strong. Dortmund definitely looks strong. And coming to that stadium could be difficult. Could be very difficult. But I'd be very confident still. Just based on what I've seen here, based on the style. It's a great challenge. And he'll win the goal kick. Will the Ben Sabani, whatever. That's great with D. Great D from the number 5. With a change here for Atalanta. Kamaldeen, another name I probably can't pronounce well. Kamaldeen. Sulemana. Going over the captain, Darun. 30 minutes for the number 7 to do something for the Italian side. Aggressive substitution, says Homie. Says the commentator. It's an attacking sub. At least there's that. I know he's got some pace. We saw it versus Juve in the Coppa Italia. Oh, that's good work from Garassi. A good ball from Brandt. Oh, so well done. Gets it back to Bayer. Atalanta retreating. Can he get through the bodies? He's going to say he's fouled. He's going to say it's a foul against the forward. What? What? Yeah, what exactly are we? What exactly did he do to get the foul there? That doesn't make much sense. But here come Atalanta. Ball around the corner. Oh, he's falling over. Here come Benfica. Is that a pen? It's going to be a dive. He's going to get a yellow card for diving. Wow. You love to see it. You love to see it. Is that the same dude who made the comment? It is. It is. Oh, wow. It's all about that guy in Portugal. It's all about that dude in Portugal. That looks like I don't know that it's a dive. It's a stonewall dive. That's well done from the referee. That's well done from the referee. It's a stonewall dive. This guy, bro, this guy's doing way too much. He's doing way too much. Prestiani. Oh my goodness. How old is that dude? Wow. Is he even old enough to get the tattoo that's on his neck? Mecha is having a great game. Mecha is having a great game for Dortmund in the number 8. Wins the corner kick there. That was about all he could do, but he's done it. The Mecha, dude, he looks good. He's part of the Keep Your Socks Low club, part of the Socks as Low as We Can Get Them club. But he's had a fantastic game today. He's been very, very good. Got the pass into Garassi for Garassi's assist on that second goal. That was a fantastic ball. He's played very well. In swinger, nope. Referee says no, sir. It's always a scrum, a melee, a rugby fight. Just call a foul. This whole stopping the game before the free kick is taken, just call the foul. If it's a foul, it's a foul. Just let the homie foul him and then call the penalty. I don't understand. Just let it be a foul and call the penalty. You know? Anyway, Rierson with the in-swinger. Here comes, it's right on the goalkeeper. Ooh, Brands with an opportunity to finish the tie, to put it away. Oh, Benfica's taking homie off the field. Getting homie off the field. Brandt tries to keep it down, it goes over, but they're getting Prestiani off the field. Probably best after he's dove and got the card. Probably best from Jose Mourinho. Makes sense. Dortmund they're playing so well with the 1-2 touch stuff going forward. It's looking very, very nice. Berlusconi will win a corner kick for Atalanta, and with only 25-ish minutes left, including stoppage time, you have to think that if they can just get one. Just get one. The guy Yami's about to come on. Think Yami. You got to do better than that on the corner kick. You got to do better than that. We'll get another opportunity. Byline. It's at the back post. It's over Kristovic. Zappacosta will win that, though. It's a good cutback. Goes for the. Kristovic maybe could have left that. One-touch stuff from Dortmund. Oh, that's so well done from Brandt. That's so well done. But also, here goes Pasilic back the other way. Pasilic, I should say. My pronunciation has been terrible. Oh! Here's Zappacosta wide. Oh, my goodness. He's looped it. Zalewski wide. Bernasconi trying to find the gap. Atalanta doing a little bit. Doing a little bit. They know that they don't want to be down 2-0. They don't want to be down 2 goals. They don't want to be down, so Atalanta will be going for it. I think that'll suit Dortmund for the rest of the game. Adeyemi, the guy on the corner, the one on the counter, I should say, the speedster. Fan favorite in Dortmund, of course. Brandt, the other player to make way. Chukwuemeka coming in. Pretty sure he used to play for Chelsea. Yep. Confirmed there by the commentator as soon as I'm trying to say it. And the Madrid Benfica game is going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Ball across. Scamacca diving down. Lucky he doesn't get. Oh, taken well. Who was that? Number 4 for Atalanta. Here's Zappacosta once more into the middle. Lots of bodies in there. Here's Kostovic. Now Sulemana. Balls across. Who's going to get there? Kept in by Ederson. Here's Zalewski. Adeyemi's up. Now Kasunu across to Kolasinac. Very interesting. Atalanta are definitely going to have to press, but Dortmund are going to be licking their chops for the rest of this game. It's going to have to be very high quality, very good stuff. Well done through the lines. The ball going to get there for Zappacosta. Not quite strong enough, but it will be a long throw-in opportunity for the. Oh, and now Jose is getting sent. Jose is getting sent. It's all happening. Jose Mourinho walks. It's all happening in Portugal. Oh, they're going to take Zappacosta off right before the long throw-in. What? At least let him take a long throw-in. See if you get the score. See if you score. Here it comes. He's got the long throw. But you got to get it over the first man, and you can't foul the first man. I feel like we picked the tamest of the games. I feel like we picked the calmest of the games. Benfica with a chance. Raheem Diaz is on for Guler in Portugal. Meanwhile, here's Mecca again. It's been so good for Dortmund. And Atalanta have upped it a little bit, but it's definitely been comfortable for Dortmund, you would say. Nah, that's a Atalanta ball. So poor. Well, now Mbappe's gotten a yellow card. Everybody's getting carded in Portugal. Hey, Garassi his hold up play is so well, but I'll slow him down there. But he's had a great game as Garassi. He's been very good. He's been very good. Here's Ederson. Oh, he's just overcooked it again. Atalanta have done that way too many times. They've done that way too many times so far in this game. Mm. 15 and change to go. Dortmund in total control here. Coming to the opposite side, Adeyemi with the speed. So too, number 4 for Atalanta. He's done well. He's done very well there. What can Atalanta find? They got to get at least one, you would think. You would need at least one. If it's only one goal, going back to the house might be all right. You might be able to conjure something. Here's Sulemana, but these 15 minutes are very important for Atalanta. Very important. The tie can't necessarily be won or lost here in the next 15 minutes, but I think it'll be hugely important. A goal in either direction will be massive. A goal in either direction would be massive. That's for certain. Atalanta just upping the pressure a wee bit. They know that it's tough to go back. It'll be tough to go back to Italy down 3. It'll be tough to go back down 2. And so one goal from the Italians would open this tie right up. Would open the tie right up, but it's not been their best night creatively. Ladea. The stats not looking great for Atalanta, but there's still time. There's still time to maybe find one. Still time to find something. That's a good start. Now you got to win the second ball. Garassi's just done so well in the hold-up. Ederson will win the second one, though. That's fantastic work, and now he's marauding forward. He's got chances, I should say. Oh, let's see. That's bad. That's poor. You can't be offsides, man. You can't be offsides there. Oh, he's just drifted a couple of yards. Can't be doing that. Long ball here. Atalanta are doing well, winning second balls here. That's poor from Skamaka. Oh, he's going to get on it. Wow. Zalewski with the speed. Well done. Oh, but they've given it right back. Here's Adeyemi. Bellingham on the overlap. He's going to give it to him. That's a pin. Nope. Big call here from the referee. Big call here from the referee. What's VAR going to say? He says no. Ruling on the field is no penalty. Let's take a look. Nope, that's a good call. That's a good call. He's pulled out of the challenge. He's absolutely pulled out of the challenge. Nah, way he gives a penalty for that. That'd be soft. I would expect that'd be very soft if he gives that as a pen. Holy crap, there's 12 minutes of stoppage time in Portugal. About 12 minutes left in the game here for Atalanta and Dortmund. That's a good turn from Sulemana. He's got the pace. Is he going to get around? Nope. That's well done. Dortmund, are every time they win the ball, they just look forward. It's triple Mecca. Ooh, that might go out for a corner kick. Goalkeeper, no, he'll do well to keep it in. Do well to keep it in there. Dortmund, they just battle so well in the midfield, and as soon as they win the ball, they look to get it forward. Always looking to go forward. Lots of space on the right-hand side here for the teenager, who's done well despite going on that yellow early. Kolasinac has fought hard in the middle, that's for sure. Battled hard in the midfield. I was never his biggest fan, but he always worked hard to lead Kolasinac. That's for sure. He always put in a shift. Dortmund will just keep it right. They'll more than happy to just keep the ball here. Atalanta are going to have to force the issue here. And Dortmund's ability to play it long, but not look like they're just hoofing it and praying. Their ability to find the guy, get the first ball, win the second ball. It's been superb today. It's been superb in that vein today. Garassi's been very good. Brandt had a really good game. But it's still there. It's only two. And if Atalanta can just get one, it'll definitely make next week just that bit spicier. Just that little bit spicier. Sulemana unable to bring that in. 10 minutes to go. Atalanta working hard. See, they're winning their fair share in the battle of the midfield here. Here's Sulemana and Bellanova combining on the right. Pasalic has worked hard as well today. Here's Ederson. Now for Bellanova. Spaced across. Who's there? Only a Dortmund man underneath it. Kasunu coming forward. It's a good step from Mecca. Nemecha. Wait. Kicking the absolute crap out of Homie there. And he's Super Mecca. Yeah, eventually. Well, you got to get him to foul at some point, man. He's all over him there. And Paris have won it in Monaco after a crazy game. Monaco up 2. Paris bring it back. Red card. Paris go ahead. That's all she wrote there in Monaco. 3-2 to Paris. Last roll of dice here for Atalanta. Samardzic. I'm probably butchered that name. Samardzic. Yes, that's it for sure. We'll go with that. He's on for Zalewski. Sabitzer, former United man, coming on. And Garassi as well coming off for Fabio Silva. Where do I know him? Wolves. He was from Wolves, yeah. You might say Garassi's had the man of the match performance. You might say that. Felix match also coming off. He's been very good. He's been very good. Sabitzer in just to steady the ship, see it out. Fabio Silva's got some pace. But I wonder if Dortmund will maybe switch it up and not necessarily look for as many long balls. More concerted possession with Fabio Silva in there. He's not necessarily the target man. That Garassi certainly is. It's still there for Atalanta, so maybe get one. Of course, if Dortmund get the next goal, could be good night, Barbara. There's Villanova. When he's just put it out, that's a bad time to have a poor cross there. Bad time to have a poor cross there. 5 minutes left in Portugal. Benfica fighting hard all the way through. Yeah, one goal. One goal is all we're asking for. Make it spicy next week. One goal will spice it up next week. But another Dortmund goal will just end it. We'll just end it completely. It's not been good for the Italian sides today. Certainly not been good for the Italian sides today. But there's still time. Still time in this one to claw their way back. Important 5 minutes here in Germany. Oof. Oh, Fabio Silva, too much for Chukwuemeka. And now Atalanta can come the other way with Krstovic. He's got Bellanova on the right. Krstovic goes in. Sulemana! Oh, he's just missed the header. Pasalic to go get it. Opportunity for the long throw here. 5 minutes left. Can Atalanta give us a game? Set it up for next week. Ederson inside. Oh, he's left it. Oh. Reggiani puts it wide. Bellingham with the most important interception there. For sure. Here's the dude I can't pronounce another. Kasunu. I can say that one. Into the channel here for Bellanova. Is he going to get there? Nope. No, he will not. And time just kind of slipping away here for the away side. And we're left thinking we don't want to play Dortmund. That's what we're thinking. Definitely don't want Arsenal to have to come to this stadium after watching that game. That's for sure. Two minutes in Portugal. Three minutes and change here in Germany. That's great work from Pasalic. Here's Bellanova. Oh, it's got to be so much quicker. Atalanta just haven't played with any kind of pace. But if they can get one here. Adiemi trying to go around. Oy. No, that was Fabio Silva, excuse me. Sandwich. Oh, that's a cooked it. Cooked the pass. Tough to control. Speaking of tough to control, holy crap. Adiemi trying to turn. They'll commit the foul instead. Here's Samardzic going for the shots. Oof. I mean, it's a cider. Might be a little bit too late. Goalkeeper's well behind it. Something positive. There's something positive. They got to find more of that, but there's not a lot of time left to do it. And we won't, probably shouldn't be too much stoppage time. It's a handball. Unfortunately, yeah, Krstić's shirt was ripped to pieces a long time ago. We're into the 90th minute in Germany. They've been comfortable. They've been strong. Dangerous on the counter. Oh, they're doing well. There's Fabio Silva. Tries to find Adiemi, unable to do so. And they can get it wide here for Villanova. He's going to flick it on. Here comes Villanova on the charge. Unable to get there. They're done in Madrid. They've gotten it over the line 1-0 in a crazy match. I'm sure we'll hear more about the comments made and the Vinicius Jr. controversy. But Madrid have won 1-0. And now here's Dortmund. Oh, a little chip over the top may have been what was needed. 2.5 minutes here for Atalanta to maybe get one. Maybe, just maybe, make it something. Make something of it. Here they come. Ball across. Krstić was there, but good D. Atalanta putting on the pressure here at the end of the match. That's great D from Ben Sabaini. However. Here's Samardzic and Villanova. Don't let him cross. Don't let him cross. Asilic, Villanova. There's the cross. A good clearance. Good clearance. Nobody charging the near post. All the way back for Kolasinac. 90 seconds. Time just slipping away here for Ladea. Long ball across. It's going to be cut out. What can Svensson do? He's asking for help. Just going to try to run it down the line. And he's done well to win that throw-in. That's well done to win that throw-in with a minute to go. And I just can't see Dortmund losing this lead anymore. Game's going to suit them next week. They're going to be able to sit back and counter. 30 seconds here to maybe, just maybe, save the tie. It's looking a long way back at the moment, even in Bergamo. But we're still 30 seconds away from the final whistle here. What can they conjure? It's so slow, like it has been all game. It's been slow all game from the Italians. At least get it forward. There's 10 seconds in the game left, guys. Find the channel. Oh, it's way too slow. Just blow the whistle, ref. Just blow the whistle, ref. They're not going to get it in the box. Just blow the whistle. You got to dump it in the box. Yep, there it is. And that is kind of how the kind of how the game went for Atalanta. Weren't playing quick enough. Weren't, really able to. They were trying to go down the wings with the wing backs, but they weren't really able to find any success with that. Down a goal right out the rip doesn't help, of course, but Guirassy was fantastic today. For me, man of the match, goal and an assist. The hold-up play was everything you want from a number 9. He's got the pace, he's got the power, he's got the shot, got the header, got a good cross in. I mean, what else you want? Fantastic play from the Dortmund number 9. Give him the man of the match. Give him the little Champions League trophy thing or whatever. And Atalanta in trouble. Just based on what we've seen here, I'm expecting all of the victors from today to go through in those second legs. Just based on what we've seen today, Juve, there's no way back for Juventus. This Atalanta team don't got it. Because the game in Bergamo is going to suit Dortmund very much so. They're just going to be able to sit back and counter no problems. And Dortmund are definitely going through. And there's no way Monaco wins by 2 goals in Paris. And Benfica beat Madrid in Madrid. And wow, it's a disaster for the Madridistas if you don't get through after that. But of course, there's controversy. Of course, we're going to hear all about it in the next few days. We'll get to hear about what's the young homie for Benfica said to Vinny, of course. But yeah, full on crazy day in the Champions League. That's why we love it. Well, we absolutely love this competition. And yeah, turns out that I kind of picked the tamest game to do the watch along for. But what we're left with is I don't want Arsenal to have to go and face the yellow wall. That's what I'm left with. I do think the game will suit us. I think that they'll open up and play against us and that we'll be able to play with them and we'll be just fine. But that doesn't mean that I won't be nervous about it. That doesn't mean I won't be aware of how good they are on the break in their own home stadium. And so if that does come to pass, it'll be very, very interesting to see. But yeah, perhaps I'll feel differently when we see the Olympiacos Leverkusen game tomorrow, because I think that's the other, Arsenal might get the winner of that game, depending on which side of the bracket we are on. And it's looking like it's all popping off still in Portugal. Behind the scenes, behind the thing there, of course, the Golasso show and all that. But so if you're interested in all that, go ahead and we can go take a look at that. But I'm going to sign off here. It was a good game between Dortmund and Atalanta, at least for Dortmund, we'll put it that way. But yeah, I certainly appreciate everyone being here. Go and smash up the like button on your way out. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. It would be an honor and a pleasure to welcome you to the community, of course. Get the notification bell on so you know when we're live tomorrow for the Arsenal game. Because I will have an eye on Champions League. But, of course, we will be doing the watch-along for Arsenal at Molineux. Big game. Make sure you've checked out the preview for that here on the channel. And get the notification bell on so you know when we're live. Plenty of more content coming down the pipe for you. So, once again, I certainly appreciate you being here. And you will see me next time.